Good evening. We here in the spirit world congratulate the Master on his wedding anniversary. We want to say that these are specific dates for a reflection about the past, about what has already been conquered, a reflection on the mistakes that have been made and how to avoid them, a reflection about the future, thinking about the future, thinking about what one aims to achieve and the way to get where one wants to. We hope that on this date, the Master will be able to make this introspective analysis. Okay, Master? In this session, we, beings of light, decided to talk about the issue that has been afflicting everyone nowadays. We talked a little bit about the virus last week. Today, the idea is to give a new aspect of this situation. Let's say that some points which we had already programmed for a slightly more distant future may come to light because of this situation. In other words, issues related to work, as already mentioned at the beginning of our sessions, will be rather changed. But we were imagining that these changes would come or would develop gradually in a more distant future. The point is that on account of coronavirus, the whole situation ended up being anticipated in order to show new forms of work relationships, new forms of work. Many people are letting go of their offices and working from their own homes. We, spirits of light, know that this pathway is totally possible. Many professionals can indeed work from their homes without harming their productivity. This is an issue that brings a great evolution to humanity in many aspects. Cars have decreased in circulation, and in this way we can find less pollution in the atmosphere, less financial expenses for everyone. Many changes in the spiritual plane are already scheduled to happen in this sense, in order to make the planet Earth less consumerist, with fewer actions that provoke negative aspects about humanity as a whole. Gradually, human beings will find the balance between financial issues, convenience issues about the contemporary world, spiritual issues, and relationship issues. In this new age, many practiced actions will be modified. With technology, it is fully possible to avoid many agglomerations, thus improving the life quality of all. With technology, as mentioned earlier, some issues, mainly related to health and transportation, will be radically modified. In the new age, transportation will be carried out almost individually, without the need for vehicles to move a human being from one location to another. Therefore, several actions that are carried out today will be radically changed. I believe that human beings will have some difficulty in understanding how the world would work if they discovered that there are technologies for displacement through transmutation of energy. The human being is transmuted from one location to another, just as currently the magnetic waves or sound waves carry radiation, sounds, between one place and another. As a result, all transportation-related activities will be radically modified. Vehicles such as trains, airplanes, automobiles will become things of the past. This will be a great change. I would say the greatest change of this new age. When human beings master the technology of transferring the physical body from one location to another, the material world will radically transform. As we mentioned earlier, this technology is awfully close to being discovered. It is very close to being used by humans. What happens is that humans, in order to be able to use this technology, will have to have their vital energy vibrating at a certain frequency. However, to achieve this certain frequency, a transformation in human beings will be necessary. We can say that nowadays very few people vibrate at the appropriate frequency, so that this transformation, this transmutation, this physical transportation of the human body is made possible. So, as mentioned earlier, there will be a willingness of the human being to transform himself, a willingness of the human being to reach these energy levels so that they can enjoy this technology. And for that, human beings will have to get rid of things, thoughts, attitudes that today keep them at lower energy levels. Consequently, there will be a significant transformation of the human being. These are the plans outlined by our great ascended masters, so that human beings can reach their fullness, reach their evolution. From our part, we beings of light can say that it is a brilliant plan of our ascended masters, who will utilize the greed of the human being, which has become one of the most peculiar characteristics currently. Then the ascended masters will use this feature as a positive thing. They will also use the need that the contemporary human being has to feel comfortable, to have comfort. This other feature will also be used to evolve. Therefore, we beings of light consider this plan a truly brilliant and intelligent plan that will certainly bring quite successfully the evolution of human beings on Earth. Obviously, we know that many human beings will not be able to achieve this degree of evolution. And we know that because of this, a series of counterposition actions can be triggered, in which that range of human beings who cannot reach this degree of frequency will oppose, as well as the various actions that already occur in this material world. We know that this will happen. But gradually, little by little, these human beings are being eradicated. They will die, and when trying to reincarnate, they will think several times whether or not they want to remain in this material world, on planet Earth, with so many modifications, with so much need to reach the higher frequencies of energy. And in this way, there will be the much talked about separation of the wheat and chaff. Then there will be a really troubled period in the transition. Like all changes on planet Earth, we know that many turbulences will occur in this transition period. But know, special human beings, that yes, in the not so distant future, a simple modification, a simple technological discovery will bring several modifications in the contemporary world. Our advice to all of you special human beings is that you go on adapting. Go on seeking the elevation in the high frequencies so that you are prepared for these moments, for this new age, for this great modification. Keep your energies with frequencies as high as possible. Vibrate as positively as possible to enjoy this new technology and to be the pioneers in this new age. Be the people who will serve as an example of an incredibly positive change on the planet. This is how the major change on planet Earth will occur. I hope I've been clear in our placements, and I hope that this information will reach our friends, special human beings. To this end, we count a lot on the work of Master Tanaka, his collaborators, and our friend channel. Thank you so much for making your time available. Have a good week. So be it. Thank God. Thank you very much.